prefer Moon playing the playmakers, honestly. I 100% agree with the panel, and I like seeing him saying these heroes. Seeing him do these like high skill heroes that are just like doing crazy flashy plays. Underlord, you kind of just stand there and you're casting your stuff. It's bottom lane. Do they have it?
They don't.
The bash?
The bash, indeed. That bash from Crystallize, stopping Tigers from getting first blood. One more right click from Arjit would have done it.
Beautiful.
At the same time, though, 1437 getting some good blocks onto Seneko.
Got a Mango.
He is going to go for the TP out. There's the Mango, the Frostbite, 1437 with the outplay. Secures first blood for Tigers nonetheless.
10 seconds. People already starting to prepare for them. We see the tree already kind of making his way to them. Underlord looks like he's trying to make sure he claims the enemy one, but
Lizzie.
There's a Lina here too.
He's in a bit of a strange position as he was hiding behind the tree, but indeed with the rotation from In Your Dream, he gets cut down. Same time, Crystallize. He's going to get just taken out by Arjit there as that attempt for bounty runes by Na'Vi up and down the map.
Comes to it.
On lane, trying to look for the setup onto Arjit, but as soon as he's aware they're hunting for him, Pops Elite keeps the distance, he's out of there.
They're not giving him any space.
Does indeed make the invasion. They've got the setup, he'll get the chemical rage off, but the tree throw, it's enough. Perfect move from Tigers as they sweep across Na'Vi's half of the map and punish Magical.
He gets harassed significantly. And Tigers, they're not slowing down. They want to keep this pace up. They want to keep hunting for kills constantly.
Magical.
1437.
He's going to have eyes on him, but In Your Dream's there. Light strikes down, they won't commit with the burst. They know there's not quite enough. Crystallize is coming across. He's got a Chronosphere, pops it. He gets the catch onto the Lina that they need. Do they have follow-up disable and detection afterwards? They do have a sentry down, but the Laguna will still come out. They lose Seneko, but they get the kill on In Your Dream. Jump forward now with the point and concoction. Magical throws it down onto 1437, but they don't have any further detected, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Blizzy, he goes for the blind black hole. The Moonlight Shadow's about to wear. Midnight Pulse is down. They'll kill off 1437. Magical looking to chase for more. Concoction back up in 5 seconds. That was a strong play from Blizzy, committing the black hole onto the two Moonlight Shadow targets. The concoction's cooking up as they get this connection onto Zephyr. Time will forward by Crystallize.
Got bounty runes in about 10 seconds. Tigers want to ideally try to claim as many of those as possible versus an Alchemist, but look at Navi. They're emphasizing so much on trying to claim it. Moon, he's just walking in. He is. Tigers is here too.
They are coming in with the wraparound. The quick burst means the Seneko is not going to get the chance to get the ults off. They've got the root down onto the two of them as well as the freezing field. Magical falls. Blizzy gets hit by a tree. As Tigers just reading every single movement and intention from Na'Vi this game.
Is about to surpass Crystallize in farm. And Crystallize, he doesn't have any space to get any farm. This Alchemist needs all of it. Immediate invasions by Tigers.
Is starting to poke outside of the base, but 1437, he's got friends nearby. Moon is there. They will manage to hold themselves near the shrine. Light Strike comes down out onto the tree. They're by the shrine, healing up. Chu is thinking about throwing out the overgrowth. Blizzy, he does go for the black hole. Gets the two of them, but the Light Strike's there from In Your Dream from the high ground. Have the instant cancel. They take down the two of them. Na'Vi have lost 2 kills. They're trying to fight back. The Chrono is not going to save the Supernova. It's a disaster for Na'Vi. Light Strike through the Chronosphere, holds down Crystallize. The arrow, it connects. Tigers, they're not done with just 4. They'll take the full team wipe. In Your Dream gets an ultra kill.
Start running bottom. They're just running from literally lane to lane, just hunting.
Yeah,
they don't care about getting farmed with creeps.
Magical. He's got to back up. They're closing in. They're on top of him with the Frostbite. He'll get the chemical rage off, but Zephyr's there with the wraparound. Jumps in with the combo. They're underneath the tower though. Zephyr is split up from the rest of the team. They'll get the concoction and acid spray down onto the tiny. Zephyr will fall. Now, with one man down, they've got to consider if they're really going to pick around. Crystallize gets the setup with the Chronosphere out onto the two of them with the Mask of Madness. They beat down the Crystal Maiden. They surround Moon. The bash is coming out. Na'Vi strike back. They'll get the 3 kills. In Crystallize, maybe see if he can find the setup for the Chronosphere. Does he really want to chase forward for this? They've got the Frostbite. In Your Dream coming back in, but the Chrono comes out straight away. The Laguna! The distance. The all damage as well. Can he get out of this? He can't. The Frostbite kills him. And now the egg down. The egg will be successful. Blizzy coming in from the side. The egg does fall. But the Chrono, the black hole setup's there. It's out onto the two of them. They've got In Your Dream. Arjit trying to leap away. Moonlight Shadow as well. We'll keep him safe. As Tigers, they back off. A 2-for-2 trade. Magical's got the dust. Can he get the concoction out though? He can. Yes, he can. He gets it out to 40-37. But Arjit turns the arrow out onto Chu.
Lina
Living Armor's there as he's trying to retreat, but the damage over time will tick him out. The buyback from In Your Dream will mean that the setup, the catch is there for Blizzy. Your Scepter and a Light Strike holds him in place. It's Tigers, they buy back on In Your Dream. There is a Crystal Maiden hanging around there. They've got to be careful with the courier here. 1437 is nearby. He does manage to get it in and out, but there's the jump. They toss Magical back. Magical needs help. Soneko's been taken down. Magical gets beat down as well. Tigers, they take more from NAVI. 2 more kills, and they'll continue to push on.
And they need to take this tower down too, because there's a tree armor, so it's going to get healed up if they don't finish it.
And they'll get it.
And they do get it.
They get the tier 3 tower with the commitment. Moon has the pipe. Sunray's coming out. It's not enough. And in fact, Zephyr jumps back in. Soneko's got to be careful. Living Armor will keep him safe once more. The concoction does come out, trapping Zephyr underneath the tier 3 tower. They had to buy back on both Soneko and Magical for that though. And to the shop, still needs to get that ultimate orb. Magical. As Tigers, they're all over this area of the map, making it very hard for NAVI to get over. Chu is trying for the lead, and they do have a Chronosphere available if they see an opportunity, but the Pit of Malice comes out in response to Soneko. He's trying here with the Supernova, the 4037 Moon, they're hitting it. They've got the overthrow. Can they hold them back in time? No, the 8 falls. Magical in on top of 4037. The Chrono, it gets the 3 of them, but do they have the damage? The arrow, it hits Crystallize. They may have killed 2 of Tigers. Moon's trying for the Rift out. Can he get him and Arjit out in time? He can. So again, Tigers, sure they lose 2, but they still continue to come out on top of these fights, despite NAVI using their ultimates.
And this is time. Hey, Tigers, they've got their lanes in good positions. They want to claim Arax.
NAVI's got to get back. Now I imagine Crystallize does have a TP, he does. He's going to head back. They're going to hold. It's the arrow. Margit, it connected. Blizzy's going to try forward, but the Laguna already comes down with the Aghanims. It's more than enough damage to just finish Soneko off straight up. Arjit committing with the BKB, jumps in. The black hole is there. It's holding down Arjit for the light strike. It cancels the black hole. It's gone. They jump in. They're killed off the third. Then we have buyback from Crystallize, buyback from Blizzy. But he's got no black hole, there's no Treant, and there is no Phoenix for this defense.
And they've used their BKB on the Alchemist too. His Chemical Rage is back up now on Alk. He's trying to walk forward, but we see how strong Tigers is.
And they're in straight away again. Zephyr with a 2-man avalanche. They toss the control. Blizzy tries to turn. They jump in. Crystallize got the Chrono. Do they have the damage? The Radiance burn. The Supernova NAVI. They've got the Underlord. They've got the ZM. They're looking for more. They got that Aegis. Can they kill Arjit a second time? Arjit trying to fight back. Beating into Soneko. Soneko keeps his distance, but the right clicks are enough. Arjit takes down the Phoenix. A Laguna Blade from the Dream bursts down Crystallize. Magical controlled. Tigers, they get the 4 of them.
There's a buyback on the Alk, but everybody else is dead. The siege by Tigers. That Laguna Blade, I think that Laguna Blade almost killed Crystallize from full health.
Tigers, they can go for so much more here.
Look at the spells that casted. 2 Laguna Blades in the fight, 5 Light Strike arrays, 7 Dragon Slaves.
That Aghanim's making all the difference.
Just such an, it's just too much of a gold lead. Tigers, we had a beautiful setup by NAVI. They catch pretty much the perfect fight for themselves, but Tigers, they're just too strong.
As NAVI, they're going to try with just the 2 of them. They move in, they've got the root, the self-fuels will buy time. The Tiny to be set of Magic gets the concoction out. BKB out as well, beats down the Tiny, buyback straight away.
Overgrowth on 3.
Allows Magical to keep the distance back off. 10 seconds until Blizzy's back in the game. They're doing their best in NAVI as the 2 of them to make sure they don't lose a second set of racks. But the burst Laguna again gets the kill. The Radiance for the Illusion though is ticking in your dream down. He's trying to run away. He can't. He dies to the Radiance burn. But back in the base, Arjit jumps in with a BKB. Magical gets bursted. Blizzy tries to come in. As the BKB from Arjit allows him to commit for more. He's taking a lot of damage from the tier 4 tower. Oh, it's Arjit. He may just die. No, the Moonlight.
Oh my god, he almost died.
Save him from that last hit from the tier 4 tower. He gets back out.
He was walking along the Midnight Pulse as well, but he takes the path to the left, ends up surviving, but there's no Alchemist for 100. Phoenix and Enigma are way too weak to be able to contest Tigers when they have their whole lineup.
45 seconds until a black hole. Chronosphere as well, still down.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
As they will lose a second set of racks. Zephyr starting to poke and prod at NAVI outside of the fountain.
There's no Alchemist for 80. The team fight, like sure, when they have their ultis, they can be strong, but the Alchemist is everything for them. Tigers, they're looking to close it.
5 seconds until the Chronosphere from Crystallize. And this tier 3 tower is falling. They get the Yule setup. They're trying to commit in. The Supernova comes out. He needs a perfect chrono. Can he actually get to the linear time? The Supernova is still going for now. Moon, he's trying to finish it off, but he can't. The Supernova successful. Moon's still very tanky. Spirit Vessel is down. Crystallize gets planted though. No chance for a chrono, and Zephyr's on top of him with the Toss Avalanche combo. They are without The Void Chew, he's been dusted. Blizzy walking in, he's got the black hole. They don't have the control though. The Yules comes out. The black hole cancelled Tigers. They've found 3. The light strikes down onto Blizzy. Yules as well onto the GG is called. And Tigers have done it. They are going to the major.